saying is we need to we need to look at the trend or yeah, drawing the trend line. Yeah,
Mm.
I hear.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Alright, cool. Okay, so basically a trend line, since we have identified a trend, we have defined the trend, what we need to do, a trend line helps us or helps guide us in terms of firstly, it helps us know when a trend becomes invalid and be sure of it. Also, it helps us spot the entry, the early entries like your retest entries and the actual breakout entries, depending on what time frame you're using it at. If you're using it at a smaller time frame, you could actually get an early entry for the bigger time frame. What I mean by that is if, for example, if on a 15-minute chart you see a buy opportunity, you could buy and say, for example, here I'm predicting that this market will go up towards that point. It's
Mhm.
gonna go up towards that point, right? But for H4, I'm waiting for a
Mhm.
breakout of the trend line, of this line here. Ne? Ne? Okay, when I'm like ne, I need you to respond so that I
The
can.
top one or the bottom one?
Huh?
Thing
Hello?
is, when you're talking and then when I answer back, you answer it like a few seconds later.
Okay. Okay. Is my okay. Never mind. Okay. So what I was saying is on a bigger time frame, you can spot your entry. You can spot your entry on a bigger time frame, and also you can spot your targets on a bigger time frame. But
Yeah.
if you want early entry, you can go to a smaller time frame where that's where you can find your early entry and then take your profits or minimize the risk according to the smaller time frame entry if it is in confluence with the bigger time frame with the bigger time frames entry or stop loss. I'll make a typical
Mhm.
example with this pay in front of us right now. Right. So here, current at the current market price, I would say my stop loss would be here. The reason for that is this is quite a most visited area by the market. So as it goes up, it should come here, and this is retesting. It's retesting these support lines. So if it goes out, and then retest, and then after retesting, what does it do? It has to go further up, right? So
Mhm.
my stop loss is set on this area. The reason is if it breaks into this area again, it would it would be invalidating this whole movement or this whole pattern. So I'm saying that I'm stopping my losses here and I'm entering here. Let me just mark these for you so we can see what you're waiting on. Entering at the current market price, stop loss is here. And then that's what I'm risking, and what I'm aiming to get is this much, which is more than 1:1, more than 1:1, 2, 3, 4, more like 1:6. So I'm risking this small portion to get all of these profits, which is something that is probable, something that is doable, and something that is very highly possible. So
Yeah.
what I'm showing you here is firstly, this is a small move on H4. You see, with it's a small move. It's just this drop, and then after that, the bigger move, and then after that, I'm expecting a bigger move again. But if you go to a smaller time frame, you'll find out that this is actually a bigger move. This whole drop is actually a bigger move. Let's go for 30 minutes. You see? You see, from 30
Yeah.
minutes, from here, it kept going down. Tried to go further up, couldn't. Went down again. Went down, tried, went down, went down, went down. So if if we had spotted an entry here, an early entry, one of the entries could have been here because this would have been a trend. You see, this could have been a trend,
Mhm.
and then this could have been a breakout, and this could have been a retest. So we could have entered here. So um, this would have been our
Is that
entry.
this is 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, this is just 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Not 50.
30.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we would have entered here and ran up with it. So we would have entered here and hold it. We would have been holding it still. Why are we holding it? We are holding it because our entry, as much as it is here, we are hoping for this. Remember, we are only aiming to gain all of this. So we would have entered.
Yeah.
Wait, let me go back to 30 so I can mark where we enter. So we would have entered here and held this position so we can take our profit. You see how those people post in hyper entry what? You see here, it's an H4. It's exactly on the wick. That's at the bottom of the wick. Then somebody will show you that and you are shocked. How did they get that entry? It's simple. You just go to the smaller time frame and you identify the breakout and you enter. And when you see it on a small time frame, it's not even that dramatic wick. It's just a wick that got retested and then went up. Somebody would have entered here even. And then you know it's okay. I enter there. I I write. You see what I said. We said our stop loss.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? Nothing. Okay. So here we would have entered and went straight up with it. Um,
Buhle.
Yebo.
Buhle.
Yebo. Can you hear me? Hello.
Buhle, can you hear me?
Very much.
Yeah, I can hear you because I'm hearing that you're answering. Hello. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you weren't hearing me.
I can hear you very much. Can I continue? Oh Lord. Mhm. I'll wait for you. Then you'll tell me once you're sorted, because I.
Wait. I'm fixing something. Yeah. Yes. Mm. Please be patient. Like I'm trying to log in. Okay. Yeah, it's back. Buhle. Buhle.
Yebo.
Okay, I'm back. Yo.
What now? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Right. So, um,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear me. Good.
Yes.
All right. So I was showing you how these things, the entry-based the trend line-based entries work, and how you target. Say, njengoba sishilo lana ukuthi you would have entered based on the 30-minute entry here, which is
Yes.
0.71528, and that actually is what we had marked on H4 as our stop loss. So you would have entered at your stop loss. Basically, you would have entered and said that the market would not come back to this again, which is very much risky. Don't do that at home.
Yeah, like I won't do it.
Yeah, don't do that at home. It's really risky. Rather, rather have your entry, which is something that makes logic to me, makes sense. Which enter here. Why? Because here is the actual first retest. So you would have entered here, and then you could have had your stop loss. Yeah. So if you entered here, your stop loss is there, and you know you're holding this for that length based on that 4 hour analysis. Now, I always stress that you need to have more confirmation. You can't just enter because a trend line got broken out. What else is there? What else do you see? What's more about it? What's more confident? What's fun about it? What else have you found? Are you trying to tell me that you only know trend line analysis? I mean, come on. Price action. Do all those things. Put them in together. They all work together.
If you think price action, then you talk about reversal candlesticks, right?
Basically price action is just what it says. Price action. The action that is caused by the price. The price movement,
Mm.
it's the candlesticks, it's the pattern. Oh shit. Okay, what was stuck on my throat?
Mm.
Funny how water gives us life, but water can kill us.
Yes.
Anyway, so what I was saying is price action is patterns, your candlesticks, and patterns are basically one thing in price action,
Mm.
right? So I would have entered here for one reason of the breakout, second reason of the head and shoulder. It would have been here. This would have been my head and neckline, my shoulder, and then I would have nah, I would have entered and said take profits maybe somewhere there. Why? Because that's a strong area of supply. When you look at it, that's where the sellers came in. So if any way the buyers come in, the most likely place for them to be exhausted is there. If they are not exhausted there, oh yes. So now, now I want you to sort of pay maximum attention. I'm hearing myself. My voice is very
I'm paying attention, don't worry.
cool. So I want to show you how I analyze. Oh well,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've been doing all the time, huh? Anyway,
Mm.
so that would have been the breakout and the retest. That's how you would have entered, and you would have held that from there with your stop loss being there at 0.71467. Your take profits being up there where we don't even see. So you're in this for real. But you need to be cautious because there are the market is like a human. Look at it this way. It's like a human. A human breathes. There's breathing in, breathing out. There's fast breath, there's slow breath, there's average breath. Oh, that sounds like during sex. And then there's like,
That's actually like it's called hyperventilation.
it's what? What? Come.
Hy hy hyperventilation when someone goes.
Oh shit. Do that again.
Mm?
Do the breathing again. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, cool. No
What?
more.
This I knew it. Oh gosh, I knew it. Anyways, carry on.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Blame Tando. Okay.
What? Ah.
So what we got
Anyways.
is hyper what ventilation. So there's
Mm,
different basically there's different kinds of breaths that are happening, and there's
mm,
kinds of pulses that, oh shit, I sound like a scientist right now. Pulse. There's a pulse. There's different pulses that happen, and it's not constant, but it can be traced. You know, that
mhm,
thing.
mhm.
Yeah, it's not constant. It's like this. Is it? Like you can see it went down,
Mm,
all that shit. Anyway,
mhm,
so that's all that happens during the market. So you never know where the market will have the hyper pulse or where it will have the non-hyper pulse, whatever. So you do this. You use the past information that you have about the pair to predict what is probable for the future. So what I mean by that is, if we know that the market turned here a couple of times, when it goes to this area, it bounces and goes back down. Then we know that it's most likely that it can also get to that area and bounce and come back down, right? We just don't know how
mhm.
far down it will come. Eh, okay, that's come the come the COME, not the other. Anyway, it would have wouldn't know
Yeah, the one that you're used to spelling out. Okay.
far down how far down it would have come. Um, so here's how oh god, here's how you can actually predict how far down this market will come.
Mhm,
Right. We have identified that it can, and we prefer that it does turn when it gets here. So let's not be ignorant of other areas where it turns. You see here it turns. See here it turns. When you see here it dropped, and then from here it went straight up to this. It even broke off this area. So it went up, came back, retested around this area, and went up, and then came back down, and then started running around this area again. So I would love to mark this candlestick here, this pin bar, as the pin bar that held this whole reading here above it. I don't know if it makes sense. Like if you
no, it does make sense.
if you see here from here, this breath went up and came back down, tried to break out of this, and it couldn't, and it couldn't, and it couldn't until it did here. It did, and it tried to go back in again, went out, and then all of that happened. So what I'm looking at is I am looking at it going up, but I don't know how far down will it come, right? So let's say
Mhm,
I'm looking at it going up. If it gets there, what will happen? It can either go further up, break that, but if it goes further up, I'm expecting it to either come back to this area. Why? Because it's where it turned here, or to that area because that's where it turned there, right?
mhm.
If you can, let's just use this area for now. If you can, remind me why would it come back down? Why would it have come back down here.
I must tell you why it came down there. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
It's because we're just doing stuff. Okay, it's because this tells us, and this tells us, and possibly this tells us that market lafa.
Yeah, they are what?
Market lang. Sorry.
What language is that?
It's fun.
Okay. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, those are my reasons.
Okay, that's the only reason you have.
Um,
Just look at the chart.
and because um, if it breaks here, then obviously because of this, it's a retest. I
Yes,
learned that
that's what I
somewhere.
wanted. That's what I wanted. Now you're very close. But anyway, that's what I wanted. So, in that case, now we see that it can go out and come back down here. Now, you thinking like the greatest, you would say, oh, yeah, if it goes up there and comes back down here. Remember, we are unsure that it will actually go up there. We are still here, it's still here. So we're not sure if it will go up there. Remember, this area on its own is quite a strong area, so it can still bounce here and come back down. We're just not sure what can happen. So I'm saying, nah, if it goes up there, I'm gonna lock my profit here, right? When I lock them here, I know that I'm expecting it to come back down here. And when it gets here, it should do what? It should shoot straight up from here. It should go up, right? Then when it goes up from here, that's when I'm expecting it to take profit around that, based on that area. Yeah?
From here. Sorry, let me erase that. From here, man, like here. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, no, sorry, no, 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 no. Yeah, carry on.
Okay, hold on.
Busy texting.
It's Tando, like literally, only person I'm texting right now.
Oh, you love Hashem. Does she know you're helping me out?
I haven't told her. If you have, then she knows.
Don't tell her.
I will.
Don't tell her.
Because
Why would you?
one of these days she'll ask me, what am I doing? And I'll say, I'm busy on charts with honor.
I just say you're busy on charts.
Just lying. Okay, it's not lying, but it's kind of lying.
Oh goodness. Okay, it's cool then.
Yes. So what we are saying is, it will go up, right? And I'll block my profit here, and then it will go negative, 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 negative. Not really negative, but it will just decrease the profit, because remember we entered here. So if it goes up here, we are still in green, 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 and then it'll go less green, less, 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 less. And then when it gets here, I want to add an entry. What do I do when it gets here? I put on a buy limit. When it gets here, I buy. It goes up again. I still put the same stop loss.
Okay.
I still use the same stop loss, and then I say, this market is gonna go up. Now I take that. I said this is my take profit for this buy, and for this buy, that will be my take profit. So when it gets there, no, I'm wrong. That's not my take profit. That's my buy stop. That's another entry there. Why? Remember, our analysis is there. So our take profit is there.
No, it could go down. So, bullshit.
Yeah? Wait, I'm trying to see how I want to view this thing.
Bullshit.
Can you hear me?
Bull. I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm saying.
No, wait first. I want to have a proper like
Just
view.
back to meeting. Back to meeting. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn. I heard things that I said and I heard them now to you. So yeah, your thing is kind of slow. Yeah. I'm not even sure if you
Mm-hmm.
hear me right now. Can you hear me right now?
Mm-hmm. You don't. Oh, it's busy talking to Pando.
I'm not talking to Tanda. I'm talking to you.
Uh,
I'm just not sure if you can hear me. So say something so I know that you
I
can.
can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I can hear you.
So what we're saying is it'll go up and then down and then go further up, right? So that's a way that you can
Mm-hmm.
maximize your profit, or that's how you can actually add positions on a winning trade. You don't add positions on a losing trade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Are we done? It's just like that.
No, not done. Right.
Okay. So what you're saying is, man, where's that item thing? Okay, fine. Where's that thingy? Get a break. Oh, goodness. Why? 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 Say again, motherfucker. Anyways, where's that other motherfucker thingy? Blue motherfucker. Blue motherfucker. Okay, it retested here. Ah, motherfucker. Retested because of this thingy here, right? I don't know what I did. Okay, I do actually know what I did. I just deleted everything. Can you imagine? But you saw what I did, right? Let me do it again. But you motherfucker. Um,
This is a very good analysis.
whose analysis? Yours.
Yeah, it's really cool, reliable.
Um, retest here because of here. Motherfucker. I don't know. I think I'm wrong. But I'm right. No, I'm actually right because it did retest. It did shoot up a bit. Hi, Bushe.
Are you done? Tell you it's still drawing, so I'm waiting for it to be done.
I'm done, Joy.
Uh, okay, as per retesting and all that, you are right. But yes, this is the perfect example. You see, Your line is there. Let me quickly go to.
Okay, let me erase. Should I erase?
Yeah, you can erase. And you have marked this and that, right?
Mm.
Right. So you would have
Yes.
said there's a breakout and then there's a retest, and you would have entered here a buy. But now if you enter a buy here,
Yes.
your stop loss should be somewhere around here. And this would have kicked you out because your take profit would have been out fee, right? And it would have
Mm-hmm.
actually it would have been a very great trade. Out and yeah, it would have been a really great I think application of the trend line analysis. It would have been great. However, you always need to keep an eye open on the other trend. Because when you look here, this is the breakout. But look at what's happening before. This was a trend. You see?
Hmm. Okay, yeah, I see.
You see? So actually you would have entered here at a very quite risky area because if you enter here, it's most likely that you're gonna just take profit around along this line. It would have been a good thing because you would have still come here, but you would have instead of this entry, you should have had waited for this entry here, which would have been much beneficial.
Wait, let me look at it for a second.
Hmm?
I said let me look at it for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Boucher.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, cool.
Busy texting.
So that would have been your entry. Now, I want you to see something. Okay, I'm gonna erase everything right now. And I want you to
Mm-hmm.
see something that I really expect you to see, like with my whole heart. Like, okay, I'll highlight the place.
Yeah, bro, come on. These guesses and stuff.
Just look here
Yes.
where I have the circle. Just this area alone. Okay, I can even put it like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me another reason for that buy that you remember which we had analyzed which there's gonna be a buy here. So tell me another reason
Mm,
for the buy.
okay. I have how many reasons? Let's see. Mm. Okay, first of all, it was that other strategy you showed me. That one, reason number one. Reason number two
No, what strategy
is
is that?
because I don't know.
Like explain it so that I can
Um,
remember maybe.
the one which you said, okay, you said since I like having three tops, then you just do this and then it goes down or up. Where's another three down, three down. Okay, let me rub
Oh,
all of
that's
this.
cool.
But mm,
Okay. Where do you see it?
another
Where,
one.
yeah, another one.
No, don't worry about where I see white.
Okay.
Another one is the W and it's broken, so it's gonna
Thank
shoot up.
you. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. It's fine.
What?
You can sit down. You can sit down. Thank you. That's what I want.
Class clap.
That's really actually what I wanted. So like, you have no idea how impressed I am right now. This is the bottom. That's another bottom. So you have your, oh God, I wish I could kiss you right now. So we have that.
But Bushe, that thingy strategy doesn't work sometimes, and it irritates me so much because it's beautiful. Sometimes, yes, the market will be like that, but instead it will shoot down. Yo, I get so mad.
Yeah, ne? You get so mad. Imagine when I get so mad. Mina, I lose so much. Madness is something else. Losing is the shit.
Yeah, it's painful, Shem. To lose money, it's painful. Trust me, I know. I've lost so much money on demo accounts.
Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Anyway, so that's the thing. It should go up at least towards there or towards there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our entry using the trend line. So remember, on the bigger time frame, what do we have? On the bigger time frame, we have our target. Where are we targeting? Oh shit. Here's something that I need to show you. How you can, I don't know if that's done this. Did I show you how you can place your what is it? Your take profit, your stop losses?
No, I know how to place those. I talk about like where to place them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
tell me.
Go back to the chart.
I am on the chart.
The other one, Bushe.
Just say change the time frame. Come on, you can't talk like that.
H4, H4.
This is H4.
What? Okay, M30 then. The one that we were on.
That is 13 minutes.
No, I said that. Okay, where would I place my take profit? Okay. The first one, I place it here. The second one, I place it here if it ever passes here. Um, and then my stop loss, I'd place it. Where would you place it, Anna? Where would you, Nana? Where? I'll place it here to be safe.
I need, okay, anytime, I'll just say this once. Anytime that you say something, I just need a support. Reasons, basically.
Support reasons. Okay, fine. Where's my stuff? Yo, where's my stuff? I'm drawing on my stuff. Anyways, the reason why I'll take my profit here is because the previous past, I'm not past, the past tells us that, the sellers got there and decided to, take over. So possibilities of it not going past through here, I don't know how many percent, but then, the people triggered here and they're probably going to trigger here. If they do pass the third, then they will not go any further and they will trigger here because that's where they curbed the last time.
That's a safe and convenient way of putting it.
Mm.
However, I feel like you would be nothing. You would be uzobuzingcisha amaphiphi.
Maybe because then I mean, I take
Oh
my
God,
profit
say
here.
that again.
I'm never gonna say it again. Okay, how do I do that? Because then look, it's here, and then if it passes, then I go come over here. Come on, Michelle. Come on, Michelle.
So this is what is happening. There's a trend going down. There's another line below it, which could be placed like that. Was the end. Okay, so the market bounce here. We're expecting it to go.
Yeah.
We're expecting it from here to go up towards here, but go to the bigger time frame. When you try to see here, you need to be able to predict what happened in the past so that you can know what's gonna most likely happen in the future. So now the market went up and it gave us a flag. A flag is basically the market telling us that it's taking a rest. So when
Mhm.
it rests, and then continues the same direction. Basically, the flag is a trend continuation pattern. Normally, on an ordinary, typical, perfect world, this is how a flag works. There's a stick for the flag, and then there's the actual flag. Then when you trade a flag, you use the same length, you target the same length. Come on.
Okay, so the same length it was used to get to the consolidate. What am I
Sorry?
saying? Is it quite the same length that was used to get to the
To the flag.
consolidation or
Yeah.
what am I saying?
No, you're saying something that is correct.
Consolidation. Yeah, it's the same length that it's going to like come out of that consolidation stuff.
Yes, that's how you have to understand it. However, remember, this is Forex. We don't control the market. Anything can happen. So you need to always be safe. You need to always look out
Okay.
for areas where the market is most likely to turn. So how do I do that? I first turn the chart to a line graph, then I don't my horizontal line. I look like I scan it through, you see. I scan it through to see the areas where the market got touched twice or more. And then I look here, there was two touches. There's one, two, and then that I counted the touches also. I marked that area. Or I could just shift it a little bit below and be like, okay, this is a nice one. Almost touch, and then it touch again. So this is the most likely area to do this. Let's see this one. Also, it's very good match touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Most likely to be touched. Let's go back and check below that. I don't like this one. It could be a favorable one, but I don't like it. And then when I come here, I like this one. Why? Because there's a strong swing down and another retest and then a swing down. Also, these touches that, if you notice here, the market gave us some sort of a consolidation around this area. So we are actually expecting it to go further up. And so we are expecting it to come to this area. It can come to this area and consolidate again because it did consolidate before. So now I have marked those areas which are more likely.
Here, ew, ew.
Yes,
Bad example.
it's a good example. However, you're supposed to draw the flag like that. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Remember, you're still using trend lines. Remember what I told you, all these tools work together. So you still use the trend line.
Yeah, I guess I'll see. I guess I'll see. Dum, dum.
You see why you would have used the trend line? Because when it broke out, it came back to retest again. And then it went further down. Then you would have measured that length.
Yeah, no. It's like your charts. What is your favorite pair? The one that actually goes according.
So this would have been your measured distance, and then you'd have traded it on the side. And you see how you'd have taken profit on this week and exactly on the week.
They went obviously.
Ah, can I ignore you? Come on, be ignorable. Anyway, this.
Bullshit.
Ooh, Lord. Wow, what's up now?
Bullshit.
Yeah, boo, can you hear me?
Bullshit.
Hello?
What's your favorite pair?
Hello?
What's your favorite pair?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Good, that's dope. So, what I was showing you here is the market will go
Hello.
towards 0.73601. And if it goes there, I want you to notice something.
Hello.
As it's going up,
Hello.
it's giving you a pattern
Okay.
called head and shoulder. That's a shoulder, that's a head, and that's a shoulder. So it will be going up according to the head and shoulder.
What was that? I don't think I heard you correctly. How about I clean out my ears real quick? Oh, okay. Hampton, I said, watch where you going. Dumb ass. Oh, no, I don't think I heard you. Let me put my hearing aids on real quick. What was that? Watch where you going. You dumb ass. Why you gotta move like the way? I said, why you gotta move like the way? Everything's fine. Can you hear me well? Yeah, perfectly. What was that? Move out the way! Move out the way! Dumb ass. What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna need you guys to get off the top. Excuse me? What was that?
Oh well.
I'm going to bed. I'm tired. And the connection is bad, bad, bad. The club, sad, awful, clear.
again here as Johnson kicks towards the goal, and oh my God, Big makes a fantastic save. But I believe he hit his nuts on the goal post. He is down. Let us have a closer look at instant replay. Not only does self-sacrifice on this play, but sacrificing future generations as well. Obviously going all out for his team, saving the ball right here, but also losing two on the play, putting his balls on the line. Let us have a moment of silence for this man's fallen brothers. As you see right here, he got to the ball and so did the goalpost. Not only
How? What is this? You got me profit. How?